What you talking about?
in your prime.
What age was that?
You wasn't in your prime, nigga. What is you talking about?
That wasn't your prime, bro. Your prime, nah, bro. That's not your prime. That's when you fumble and try to figure out where the hole
Yeah, he
is.
said I was in my prime, nigga. You what?
That's not your prime, bro.
You was
That's
fresh off of pornos. No experience.
I think you figured it out right now. That wasn't your prime.
Fresh off the palms.
No, I think you figured it out right now. That might have not been your prime.
That's not your prime,
You
bro.
should probably-
Your prime is right now, bro.
You should get a survey.
Your prime
from
is right
everybody
now.
you fucked with back then.
Cause you know the game. You know what to do. You know what to like. You in your prime right now, my good brother.
He's still a baby. He's still in his
You're
prime.
not even in your. I feel like you're not even in your sexual prime. Like
Until you're 26.
not even then.
I'm fine.
Not even then. Not even then. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because when you know, no.
Oh, one mic. Go ahead, Daisy. Go ahead. Oh, everybody, hard body. Where my shit at?
Yeah.
Hard body.
I feel like
Hard
I feel
body.
Like for men, their sexual prime is definitely in their 30s, and for women, our sexual prime is, first of all, we know and scientifically proved in our 40s. Just because you're willing and able to have the energy to do whatever right now doesn't mean you're in your sexual prime.
What do you consider sexual prime? How would you categorize that? What are the criteria?
Okay, so I feel like when you can
Shh, hard body.
when you can embody that sexiness, when you can exude that, when you can know what you want, how you want it, when you want it, all of that, and also deliver, you're in your prime.
Deliver what?
Experience.
Exactly, experience.
What are you delivering though?
Experience.
How so? What does that look like?
It's
called
not just
experience.
one big
So, question.
you're gonna get it and I'ma leave.
I'm gonna clarify it. What does you being in your sexual prime in your 40s look like versus you being?
Well, we
You know, in your
ain't
20s.
we ain't get there.
Understanding what it is.
The older you get, the more
It
experience
comes
you
with
get.
experience. But
So-
it just so happens to largely show a lot of men into their sexual prime in their 30s, and a lot of women into their sexual prime in their 40s because of all the things that come into play. Different hormones, different pheromones, all of that, different chemistry, the experiences that you have, like,
Okay.
those are all
Wait, my
different at
dad
that
said
time.
that men settle down more in their 30s, though.
No, the fuck they don't.
No,
Girl, they wait. They be like 60 years old, still
The
trying to
reason why
fuck.
men aren't settling down in their 30s half the
talking
time
about?
is because they know what they're
He
doing.
be lying.
Yeah, you're actually right about that.
Where he
Your
at?
first point I disagree
Where?
with, but that second point I agree with. So real quick. Hard body. So real quick, I want to comment on what Daisy said. I agree, kinda, with you.
Let me say it again.
To me, you said your sexual prime for women is in her 40s, and for guys is in our, what did you say, 30s?
Yeah, 30s.
Okay, I agree with the 30s part. I think sexual prime means you know now how to
Exactly.
get sex and how to facilitate it.
You know, not even that.
Not all of
You know
them.
what you want. You know how to exude. You know how to execute on your end what you want. You know how to execute to get what you want. You're not gonna go through the motions of, oh, okay.
But who trying to fuck a 40-year-old though?
No one is trying
These
to
young
fuck a 40-year-old.
niggas
What
out
what
here
what
fucking
guys trying to fuck a
40-year-old.
40-year-old though?
Listen, I'm pretty sure the two niggas that's in here
If you're a man
and fuck
that's like-
somebody that's old.
I mean, that's not old. If you're a man that's
No,
like
not 40,
30,
but you know these
if you're a
niggas.
man that's like 35, 36 or whatever, and you meet like a 40-year-old woman, is that gonna be a turnoff to you?
At the same time, I don't think
Elsie, you never fucked nobody that was over 40?
Fuck no.
You
The
was
fuck?
30s? Sorry, no.
Fuck no.
Hear about this. I'm not even gonna say 40.
The most I
When you
fucked was like
20,
27 or something, huh?
When you was 20, did you
That's
ever
why.
fuck somebody that was like in their 30s?
I've
They
had,
could be 40
okay,
now.
I'll say this. I haven't fucked them, but I do like bar mitzvahs on the side, like on the weekends, and I'll go there
You
and
be
there's
tripping?
at a bar mitzvah with 16-year-olds.
If
Come
they
on,
pay
now.
enough.
Nah.
If they pay enough.
I haven't fucked them, but I've noticed a lot of people over the age of 30 tend to be attracted to me because I realize they don't have as many options anymore, so they kind of go for young guys. They go for the young, sexy chocolate guy that's
Because you have
athletic
the time,
or whatever.
You have the stamina.
It's about stamina. It's all about
Stamina.
stamina. These niggas be looking good, but they stamina ain't there.
older guys going for younger.
So listen.
Older guys go for younger girls.
Because our stamina is high.
Men go for younger guys.
Hard body. Hold on, I'm gonna say this real quick. The reason why I don't think women are in their sexual prime in their 40s is because it's harder to make y'all come in your 40s.
That doesn't
If
mean
you
we're not
fucked
in
a
our
40-year-old.
sexual prime. That means you got lazy.
Hear me
If you
out.
fucked
Wait,
a
hold on,
40-year-old.
hear me out. The first time y'all fucked, right? It feels way different than now. When you first fucked and first felt the dick, it was amazing. It's like smoking weed,
Where
right?
do you get your
That
information from?
doesn't mean you're fine.
Hold on.
I got a lot to say.
Hold on. Let me finish my statement. Let me finish my statement.
Finish it to come to me because I got science to include.
Let me finish my statement. So can we agree? Do y'all agree with this? When you first fucked a guy, the first time you felt a peen in your vagine, it felt different versus now. It takes a little longer for you to come, right? Yeah,
I never
when
came
you
on the first time. What you talking about?
Because it hurt too
No.
much.
You
The
don't even
first,
know
okay,
who's
hold on. The first few times. I'm not talking about the first. Hold on. Let's not even.
Talk about like now, like now I'm like in your
Can we
20s.
Can we first ask? If you're gonna ask that type of question, I feel like you should know and be confident that you know the anatomy of the female body because
But hold on. Let me finish my
that
statement.
question doesn't
Let
mean
me finish. I didn't ask. Okay, let me finish my statement. So I believe that even me as guys, when I first started fucking a girl, my dick was super sensitive, and I would nut like that quickly because I never felt pussy. Same with y'all. When you first feeling something
We
for the
not
first,
nutting though.
we're not saying it's you.
what I say? Hard body. When you first feel a peen, right? When you first feel the sensation of fucking, it's amazing. It's like smoking weed or drinking alcohol. After a while, I mean, this is how your body works. Any sex, alcohol, drugs, they all release dopamine and serotonin. It's the same shit. Different activities, same result. When you first feel that feeling, it's amazing. After a while, it still feels good, but you kind of get used to it over time. That's why y'all start buying toys and vibrators and dildos to supplement. I've heard girls say all the time, like when they first started fucking, they would come. Now when they fucking, they might fuck a nigga, he leave and she get her
I have
vibrator.
never came the first time I fucked a nigga.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. To clarify, not the very first time, one time.
Very couple times.
Can I speak now?
Really?
Very couple times. I have never came. I came by myself before I even.
Can I speak now? Real quick.
Because
Because you're not.
Because it's
I'm
like,
You're missing a lot of like general science.
I'm gonna let Daisy
Like,
talk for a
like,
second, and then I'm gonna listen to y'all. Go ahead, Daisy.
So, first,
Oh shit. Hold
what
up.
happened to your thing?
I'm gonna change it. Just keep talking.
I feel like you probably would have had to, like, this is a question you would have had to put, like, on your Insta story for a lot of women to answer because you can't necessarily speak about what we are feeling our first time. I could probably generalize what we're feeling our first time. You cannot say that our first time was probably, like, amazing and we came immediately in probably, like, the first few minutes. Because I can guarantee you that largely amongst women is not the case and would never be the case. The reason why women are at your sexual peak in your 40s is because you have completely different hormones. One, that's a huge part of it. Completely different hormones. You have a completely different sex drive. And that is...
Is it higher or lower?
It's higher. Way higher. Just because, that's why I said, just because...
Do you think that's because y'all can't get as much dick as y'all usually do when you were 20s?
No.
One mic, right?
dick is everywhere.
One
Fuck.
mic, right?
Nigga, I walk outside.
just
But y'all not
because-
40 though.
As I said before, just because you think you're in your 20s and you're energetic and you saw a couple pornos and you know this position and that position and this one, that does not mean you are at
Shh.
your
Hard body. One mic. Go ahead.
That has nothing to do with being at your peak. When you know what you want to a T and you know how you should receive it and you know what you are giving as well, you know what you are exuding and you are embodying that. That's not something you're putting on as a characteristic. You're at your peak. Just
Okay.
because you can last for this long and after this, however many pumps I can make you come, that does not mean you're at your peak. That means we fucked and I made you come.
Okay.
That doesn't mean you know what you are doing.
To me, somebody being at their peak means they're at their peak value. That means you're the most desirable. A man reaches his peak value and he gets the most girls in his 30s because he's